Your voice, your opinion, your community. Fact TV, free speech protected.
Lovely day it is outside. It is a perfect day for a walk in the woods, but I suppose if I'm going to be in the woods, I should probably put some bug spray on. I really don't like the smell of it, though, but I guess if it works, I should do it. Oh, look, there's a bug now. Oh my goodness, that stuff is very effective. That poor guy just didn't stand a chance. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Grandma Kitty's house, and I'm Grandma Kitty, of course. I was just getting ready to go for a walk in the woods, and do you know, if you go for a walk in the woods, you really should put some bug spray on. Yeah, I mean, not just for the mosquitoes, but because of the ticks, too. Yeah, you know, ticks are tiny little bugs that if they bite you, they can give you Lyme disease, and that wouldn't be good. No. So what? Even though bug spray doesn't smell very good, it will protect you from both mosquitoes and ticks. Yeah. You know, I just love to walk in the woods. There's so much to see, and it just feels so good to be outside and get some fresh air. Yeah. So what's that? What's there to see in the woods besides trees? Oh, well, you know, there's a lot to see out in the woods, probably more than you realize. And you know, I have a book here that talks about, here it is, In the Forest. This talks about things that you'll find in the forest. Yeah, and now pay close attention to the items, the things in this book, because I'm going to test your memory and see how well you do with it. Yeah, so this book, it has it divided into 3 different categories. It talks about things that live in the forest and things that grow in the forest and things you might see in the forest. And I'm not going to test you on what goes in what category. I just want to see how many different things you can remember. So yeah, I think you'll be surprised at how many different things there are in the forest. Now, this is a beginner reading, a beginner's reader. So there's a lot of repetition to it, but that's okay. We'll have fun with it. So this is called In the Forest. It's written by Alexa Andrews and illustrated by Candace Kymig. So let's read this together and find out what's in the forest. See what lives in the forest. Okay, this is the part about live. So squirrels live in the forest. Bears live in the forest. Moose live in the forest. Birds live in the forest, lots of different kinds of birds, huh? Deer live in the forest. Oh, I just love deer. Raccoons live in the forest, and raccoons, they're cute. They look like a bandit, like they have a mask on. And of course, the striped tail. Butterflies live in the forest. Skunks live in the forest. Oh, stinky, smelly skunks. Oh, okay, now this is see what grows in the forest. Flowers grow in the forest. Acorns grow in the forest. And what do acorns turn into? Oak trees, right? Yeah. Pine cones grow in the forest. Berries grow in the forest. Oh, Grandma Kitty loves berries. Leaves grow in the forest, of course, because they're on the trees, right? Mushrooms grow in the forest. Nuts grow in the forest. Grass grows in the forest. Okay, now this is see what is in the forest. Beehives are in the forest. Rocks are in the forest. Yeah, you have to watch out for them so you don't trip over them. Roots are in the forest. Yeah, you can trip over the roots too. Rivers are in the forest. Nests are in the forest because that's where the birds live, right? Logs are in the forest because the trees fall down when they die and they're just logs. And trees are in the forest, of course, because that's what the forest is, a bunch of trees, right? Okay, so did you realize there are that many different things in the forest? Oh, there's a lot more too. And so I'm going to give you a little test here, and I've got some things here that are in the forest and some things that are not in the forest, but you have to tell me whether it's in the book or not. Let's see how good your memory is. Yeah. Oh, and I've got some forest friends here to help us. I've got a squirrel and a turkey and a chipmunk and a moose and a bee and a bear, and so our forest friends will help us out a little bit too. So all right. What's that? What's the difference between the forest and the woods? Oh yeah, because I was talking about taking a walk in the woods, but the book calls it the forest. Well, there's nothing really different. It's like, so say your mom calls you by your real name and your dad calls you by your nickname. Two different names, but you're still the same person, right? Yeah, so some people call it the forest, some people call it the woods, but it's still a cluster of trees. Yeah, so all right, so let's see how you do with this. All right, owls. Oh, are owls in the forest? They are, yeah. Were they in the book? No, they were not in the book. How about logs? Yes, you're right. Logs were in the book, yeah. Oh, coyotes. Oh, my squirrel friend says he doesn't like coyotes. They scare him. Are they in the forest? Are they in the book? No. Oh, nuts. Oh, yep. My squirrel and my chipmunk friend, they say they really like nuts. Yeah. So are nuts in the forest? Yeah. Were they in the book? Yes, they were. Very good. Oh, roots. Are roots in the forest? Yeah, because Grandma Kitty was talking about how you trip over them, right? Yeah, so they were in the book too. Very good. Oh, what about this? Buffalo. My forest friends here are laughing. Do you find buffalo in the forest? No, you don't find buffalo in the forest. So that definitely wasn't in the book, was it? No. Oh, rivers. Now this is rivers. Now sometimes I've been in the forest and I've seen like streams or brooks, and you have to try to walk across them and walk on the rocks. But were rivers in the book? They were. Yeah. It was in the book. How about beavers? No. Well, see, beavers do like to cut down trees, but they usually live near the water, so they can drag their logs over and put it in their pile and make their house. Yeah, so that was not in the book, was it? Oh, moose. How about that, Mr. Moose? Were you in the book? He says he was he? Yes, Moose was in the book. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Trash. Do you like to see trash in the forest? They said they do not like to see trash in the forest. No. Does trash belong in the forest? No. If you carry anything in with you, then you should carry it back out. Yeah, don't leave your trash in the forest. That's not good. How about puddles? Do you find puddles in the forest? Yeah, my friends say they like to splash in the puddles. Yeah. Sometimes you find puddles in the forest after it's rained. Yeah. Was it in the book? No, it wasn't in the book. How about birds? Birds, yep, that was in the book. Yes, it was. Oh, how about this, guys? Alligators. Were alligators in the book? No, because you don't find alligators in the forest, do you? No. You find them near swamps, yeah, where there's water, yeah. Oh, bears. Where's my bear friend? Are you in the forest? Yeah, he lives in the forest. Was he in the book? Very good. He was in the book. Oh, my chipmunk friend. Yeah, do chipmunks live in the forest? Yes, you'll see them running around. Sometimes when you see them, they sound like an elephant when they run over the leaves. You'd swear something big was coming, but it's just a little chipmunk. Was he in the book, though? No, he wasn't in the book. How about a fox? Was a fox in the book? No. How about raccoons? Were raccoons in the book? Yeah, raccoons were in the book. Yes, they were. What about stumps? I don't like stumps because you know what happens? You trip over them and fall. Yeah. Were they in the book? No, not in the book. How about deer? Oh, I love deer too. Yes, deer are so pretty. Yes. Were they in the book? Oh, they were in the book. Very good. Oh, you'll probably remember this. What about skunks? Were skunks in the book? Yes, because Grandma Kitty was talking about how smelly they are. Yeah, skunks are quite smelly, aren't they? Yeah, how about bridges? Do you find bridges in the woods? Sometimes people put logs or something over the water to walk on, but it wasn't in the book, was it? No. How about butterflies? Yeah, butterflies was in the book, wasn't it? Oh, how about this one, guys? Monkeys. They said, no, it's not a jungle, it's a forest. No, there were no monkeys in the book. Pine cones? Yep. Pine cones were in the book. How about mosquitoes? Yeah, you'll find them in the woods, won't you? But they were not in the book. No, no, no. How about friends? Oh, I got a bunch of friends here, forest friends. Yeah, so if you go hiking in the woods with friends, you'll find friends in the forest. Was it in the book, though? No, no, not in the book. How about mushrooms? Do you know where mushrooms grow? Mushrooms grow on trees that are dead or stumps that are dead. Yeah. Was that in the book? Yes, it was. It was talking about things that grow in the forest. And mushrooms grow in the forest, yes. How about grass? You tend to think of grass in a field, but you might see it in the forest. Was it in the book? It was in the book, yeah. Usually on the ground you find leaves and not so much grass, but oh, look at this one, guys. Tigers. Do you find tigers in the forest? No, they're laughing again. No. Where do you find tigers? In the zoo. That's right. Yeah. Oh, berries. Oh, Grandma Kitty just loves berries. Do you find berries in the forest? Sometimes you do. Yeah. Raspberries or blackberries that are growing wild. Yeah. Was it in the book? It was in the book. Yeah, very good. What about leaves? Yeah, of course you find leaves, right? Because they were on the trees. Yeah. Rocks. Yep. It was in the book. Yep. And sometimes you trip over them. How about beehives? Yeah, you'll find beehives sometimes too. Yeah. Was it in the book? It was in the book. Yeah, very good. Acorns? Yeah. In the book, yeah, because Grandma Kitty was talking about how they grow into oak trees. Yes, that's right. Yep. And flowers. Flowers were in the book too. Yeah, what about snakes? Grandma Kitty does not like snakes. Were snakes in the book? No, but you might find them in the forest. Yes, I've seen snakes out there. Oh, squirrels. What about squirrels? Was that in the book? It was, yeah. Nests? Yep, that was in the book too because the birds live in the nest, yeah. What about cars? No cars in the forest, right? Not unless somebody's abandoned them there. But that's one of the things I like about walking in the woods. It's so quiet out there because there's no noisy cars out there. But no, definitely not in the forest. Now, how about trees? Of course, right? Because trees are what a forest is. Yeah. Well, you did very good with that. Yeah. Do you know how many things there were? There were 23 things in the book. Yeah. And you did really good with that. Yeah. All right. So today, I think it's time to move on to Move and Groove. And today I brought Won't Be Afraid. You know, some people think that walking in the woods might be a scary thing because they might be afraid of meeting wild animals. But oh, I love to walk in the woods. I find it peaceful and relaxing. It's about as close to nature as you're going to get, right? Because you're surrounded by nature, and it's a good way to get exercise. But right now, let's get some exercise by doing Move and Groove. Remember that our hearts were made to beat, so hop up on that couch and move and groove with me, and let's get some exercise. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, here we go. I will not be afraid. No troubles out there, night and day. No, I will not be filled with fear. Since God is always, 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 yeah, I know He's always here. I will not right. How did you do? Did you get up and move and groove and get some exercise? Oh, all right. I like that song, don't you? We don't have to be afraid. No. So, all right. So let's check our bee basket. Remember that our bee basket are the things we want to be. So let's see what we have in here. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. We might have done this one before, but this is a good one to repeat. It says, be prepared. Oh, I like to be prepared, don't you? Yeah, I think it makes good sense to be prepared. Like when I'm going to go to the grocery store, I like to write things down. Yeah, because, old ladies forget things sometimes. Yeah, so I like to make a list and write down everything I need at the store. Yeah, and then I usually forget my list. But at least I have it written down, and when I write it, it helps me to remember it a little bit better, so I can remember most of what's on my list, even if I forget to bring my list with me. And then, like if I'm going to go for a ride or go on a day trip somewhere, I like to be prepared and make sure I have enough gas in my car, and maybe bring some snacks in case I get hungry, and figure out which road I want to take and how to get there so I won't get lost. Yeah, so I think it makes good sense to be prepared, don't you? So how do you think being prepared, how do you think that has to do with going for a walk in the woods? I was getting prepared to go on a hike. Oh, look, I'll show you. I've got a little bag here, all packed. It's got strings on it so I can wear it for a backpack. And I got some things I put in here so that I could bring with me so I would be prepared on my walk in the woods. So let's see. Oh, sunscreen. Now, sunscreen is a good thing to bring. Yeah, when you're in the woods, you're under the leaves most of the time, under the trees. But, you might come out to a clearing and be out in the sun. And it's good to have sunscreen on so you won't get burned. Yeah, so let's see what else we have in here. Oh, water. Very good idea to bring water. Yeah, keep yourself hydrated. Yeah, did you know that most of your body is water, and when you walk and get exercise, you sweat, right? And you sweat that water out. So it's very important to make sure you drink enough water so that you don't get dehydrated. Do you know what happens if you get dehydrated? You might end up at the doctor's office or the hospital. Yeah, so you want to make sure that you have enough water so you don't get thirsty and uncomfortable. Yeah. Oh, snacks. Oh, yes, snacks. Oh, Grandma Kitty likes snacks. So, I got banana chips and peanuts and, M&Ms. Oh, Grandma Kitty brought lots of snacks. Oh, granola bars. Yeah, when you go for a hike in the woods, you want to have enough energy, so it's okay to eat candy and candy bars. So when you want to go for a walk in the woods, you tell Mom that Grandma Kitty says it's okay to bring candy. Yeah. Sometimes people will make gorp, which is good old raisins and peanuts, and mix it together. Or you could do like a trail mix and add M&Ms and marshmallows and all different kinds of things and make your own trail mix. And because you need lots of energy when you're hiking, and so you got to bring some food. Yeah. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, we have a whistle. Huh. Do you know why we might want to bring a whistle? Well, just in case you get lost. Yeah, I hope you don't get lost in the woods. But when you're out walking in the woods, unless you're following a very well-marked trail, you could get lost, right? There's no sidewalks or roads to follow or no signs. And so it could be easy to get lost. So, you should really bring a responsible adult with you. But can I tell you a secret? Responsible adults can sometimes get lost too. Oh, yes, they can. Yeah, when my kids were little, I took them for a hike in the woods, and guess what? We got lost. I thought I knew where we were going, but we hiked for a while, and I realized, oh my goodness, I don't know where we are. And so finally we found our trail and got back on the trail and found our way out. And it's a good thing too, because we were not prepared. We hadn't brought water or food or a whistle to blow in case we got lost. So see, now you know why it's important to be prepared, because you never know, you could get lost. Yeah. What's that? You don't need a whistle because you can yell? Oh, yeah, well, Grandma Kitty can yell pretty loud, too. Yeah, just ask her grandchildren. Did I say that out loud? Oh, no, but here's the thing. If you yell a lot, you might lose your voice, and then you wouldn't be able to talk or call to somebody. But if you have your whistle, you can keep blowing your whistle, yeah. So I would rather have my whistle and blow my whistle than yell so much that I lose my voice, because Grandma Kitty likes to talk, and I don't want to lose my voice. Oh, no. So, let's see what else. Oh, a flashlight. Oh, now, why do you think you might want a flashlight? You might want to do a little bit of exploring, like you might want to look under some rocks or something, or it could help if you got lost. You could flash your light. Maybe somebody would see your light flashing. Yeah, I hope that you don't ever get lost in the woods at dark and need it because it's dark out, because that might be a little bit scary. Yeah, but it couldn't hurt to bring a flashlight. You never know when you might want that. Oh, and the bug spray. Of course, Grandma Kitty was talking about the bug spray and how you want to make sure you bring the bug spray. Even though it doesn't smell too good, you do want to make sure you bring some bug spray to protect yourself from the mosquitoes and the ticks. Yeah, we went for a walk in the woods one time, and we ended up having a run out of the woods because the bugs were so bad. Yeah, but if you have the bug spray on, that will help protect you from them. Yeah, so let's see what else we have. Oh, a little first aid kit, yeah. Hopefully you won't need a first aid kit, but you never know when you're walking in the woods. You might trip over a root or a stump and fall and skin your knees up. It's not nice even ground like a sidewalk or a parking lot, So it's good to bring Band-Aids or something just in case you need them. Can't hurt to be prepared, right? Oh, tissues. Why would you want to bring tissues? In case your nose runs, right? Yeah, you might need to blow your nose. Yeah. I used to have friends. I had friends that used to hike a lot in the woods, and they brought tissues in case you had to go to the bathroom in the woods. But no, I wouldn't want to do that. Make sure you go to the bathroom before you leave home. Yeah. Oh, a hat, of course. A hat is a good idea, yeah. And a hat serves two purposes. One is that it can protect you from the sun if you're in the sun out in the clearing. And the other is if the bugs won't leave you alone, you can swing your hat at them, yeah, and get rid of them that way, yeah. So a hat could be a very useful thing to have with you. And let's see sunglasses. We all know why we wear sunglasses, right? To look cool, yeah. That's why my grandson wears them, yeah, so he'll look cool. Yeah, so also wear comfortable shoes and socks, yeah, so that your feet are comfortable. And then you could also dress in layers, start with a t-shirt and then have a sweatshirt. And if it's cool, you might need a jacket. But that way when you're walking in, you get hot and sweaty, you can take off your jacket or your sweatshirt and just wear your t-shirt. And you could just tie your sweatshirt or your jacket around your waist, yeah. And that way, you don't have all these clothes on and be too hot and sweaty. You could, go down to just your t-shirt. So always remember to bring a responsible adult with you. Yeah, you should never go out in the woods alone by yourself because you don't want to get lost. Yeah, that would be pretty scary to be out there in the woods lost and alone, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be very scary. So always make sure that you bring a responsible adult with you. So I think that we have everything we need to go for a hike in the woods now. Yeah, I'm all set. I just need to find a responsible adult to go with me in case I get lost. Yeah. So, I think this sounds like a lot of fun. I hope that you do get to go for a walk in the woods. It's so fun and exciting to get outside and get some fresh air and get some exercise and do some exploring. And remember all the different things you might see, things that live in the forest, like animals or birds or butterflies, and things that grow in the forest, like flowers or mushrooms or berries, and things that you might find in the forest, like logs or rocks or nests. Oh, just so much to see out there. So peaceful and quiet. So I think I'll put my hiking boots on and my sunglasses and pack my bag back up and oh yes, and hold my breath long enough to put my bug spray on because I just don't like the smell of it. But then I'd be all set. I can go hiking in the woods. So I think I'll pack everything right up and I'll head out and take a walk in the woods. Yeah, that sure sounds like fun. Well, I think that's about it for today. So you take care, you stay healthy, safe, and happy, and Grandma Kitty will see you next time. Bye-bye.